when we are retired. Will it really work? I really don't think so. When you are 60 plus, you can't even play with your grandchildren, you can't even lift them, you can't even sit properly, you can't even bend your legs properly. How will you meditate? And there are inner states which are so challenging, which are not fit for an old man or a woman. In the passing, I will make this remark, which is, as you move out from one of those chakras, number 11th from Muladhara, that 11th chakra had such a capacity, because behind this 11th chakra, there are two more chakras, minor or sub-points. And if I am challenged, I can hold it for days and I keep taking. What makes it so difficult? For that, we'll have to understand the chakra or the plexus, yogic plexus system. In our understanding, we have 16 chakras, starting with Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipur. Then we come to the heart, Atma chakra. Then there's what they call fire point, water point, vayu point, akash. Then this, and the center. Many points which are not described in yogic literature, we experience. They have described them as milestones, but they have forgotten how much can be detailed and transferred through memory. It's very difficult. Consider these chakras as colored glasses. You keep one light or a candle and put one colored glass. To the extent we develop the ability to receive these currents properly, to that extent we start becoming more and more capable of withstanding such currents of consciousness. If somehow someone is made or cognizant of the highest state, his nervous system will totally collapse. Imagine transmission is given to you in such a way that you cannot manage yourself well. How are you going to manage others? So the emphasis of yoga, meditation is mastering yourself. One who masters himself becomes a master. Mastering oneself means having control over these four sukshma shariras, subtle bodies, manas, buddhi, ahankara, that creates and alters the field of consciousness. Now, when this consciousness evolves, what and how these sub-elements of consciousness also change. For example, manas, the mind. What becomes of the mind as it evolves? What becomes of buddhi as buddhi evolves or intellect evolves? And what becomes of ego, at the pinnacle of which it turns into what? As we meditate, how do we meditate? We meditate on the presence of the divine in the heart. Or some of you may be meditating with whatever thought in your mind. You may be repeating mantra, whatever be that mantra. Mantra is not a thought, it's a word. It's still a lower form of approach of meditation. You can repeat your name also. That can become a kind of a self-chant. You're too busy chanting. You're not perceiving changes at a consciousness level. Though, per contra, when I'm open, surrendered and accepting, my meditation changes. So now you're shifting your attention from feeling to becoming. That when I become like this, my experiences are better. And I'm not like that, my experiences are bad. So focus is on now becoming, transformation of yourself. And how does this transformation occur? Now you have understood that this is what I have to become. When you highlight your weakness, but then when the understanding comes, these are all futile. But how will this understanding come? So there are yogic practices which will take up as we move on. They're able to make peace with it at whatever cost. So that's about manas, thinking to feeling to becoming, and a state should come. Sometimes you think I'm important, sometimes you think God is important. This oscillation will happen in between transitory states. But when you finally make a firm resolution and say only He remains, Prabhutva, higher even to make a spiritual progress. Let thy will be done. I am what I am. It is not wires. Wires don't have brains, the tentacles don't think. What happens there? So, I'm citing this as an example of not just having a broad level of consciousness, but being able to move from one consciousness level to another level of consciousness. And this happens when we meditate regularly, because now we are trying to hold on to a certain level of consciousness which is so refined. You're trying to capture the air in your hand all the time. This is even greater than that. If you can do that, then what is this? It's nothing.